Hello everybody, my name is Jacob, and today we are playing Robot Unicorn Attack Evolution again. This is part 3 of the Road to the Dragon, I guess I can call it. So, okay, so we're just gonna go start it, see if we can get there. I've got kind of an interesting story to tell you. It's basically about, that was a really bad thought. It's basically about this place called the Eden Project. It's in England, which is where I live, and it's in the southwest. It's in Austin. And the Eden Project was basically a China clay pit, but it looked like someone dropped a massive bomb in it. There was like craters and dirt and, well, it was a horrible place. And then the people at the who designed the Eden Project were like, this is horrible, why do we still have this here? So then they decided to build over it and create the Eden Project. And the Eden Project is basically like loads of massive domes, but like made out of like, I don't know what the material is, sort of like a greenhouse material, not glass, but like plastic sort of. And it's basically like massive footballs, but it's just all see-through. You know, because like it's got hexagons and stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe they don't have hexagons. But yeah, and in the domes, in one of them there's a massive dome, and inside that dome they've built a jungle. Like, they've actually built a replica of a jungle. And in the other dome they've built a replica of the Mediterranean. So in the jungle one, you go through, it's really hot, but it's sort of like, it's like in a jungle, like, it's all damp and stuff. So it's all damp and it's really hot, and it takes about an hour to go all the way through. And in there, they have, I thought all the plants and stuff were fake. Turns out, they've actually built it so near a jungle, like they've actually built it so like a jungle, they can actually plant jungle plants in there and they can actually survive. And they can do the same with animals. They can put in, I can't remember what they were called, but they were like these jungle animals that eat parasites, and they put in them as well. And because I thought like the sounds of the birds were like fake, like pre-recorded. Turns out they're actually real birds. And I thought all the plants were plastic, and there's like actually bananas growing in there and mangoes and stuff. I think there's mangoes, I don't know. But yeah, and it's actually, because it's an amazing place. And then that's in one dome, and then in the other dome they've got, it's a really small dome, the other one, but it's the Mediterranean. So it's basically the same, but it's hot instead of damp. And they've got, it's like sandy and stuff, but they've got like these weird statues, and they're quite creepy, because some of them are like, they've got really creepy masks on, but it's all made out of metal. They've got really creepy masks on, they're holding like sticks as if they're gonna bash your face off or something. Yeah, and the gift shop is quite cool. They have loads of cool stuff in the gift shop. But as I was saying, yeah, but like, before you go into the domes, they've even turned the outside into amazing place, because it was just, like I said, it was a clay pit. Now they've got plants and flowers and grass, and it was like it must have cost millions, I can tell, but wow, that was a fit. It must have cost millions, I can tell, but it's worth it, because they reap in about 100,000 quid a day, I can tell, because, oh, no thanks, actually, yeah, they've got to make at least £100,000 a day, because if every, like, okay, that was weird, I actually crashed that then. If every family pays about 50 quid, and there's like 1,000 people there, £5,000, I think, no, 50,000, 1,000 people 1,000 families, sorry. And they all cost, yeah. So £50,000 in a day probably, just from them trying to get in. And then you've got the gift shop where everything's like an umbrella for £10.50. If you're American or whatever and you don't understand pounds into American dollars, you don't have to. Let's just say it's about, 10 to maybe $15 maybe, I don't know. It's quite expensive for an umbrella. I mean, like, I guess it is like recyclable and stuff like that. They've made it out of recyclable materials, but still, it's really expensive. And that's how they get loads of money. Panda, panda, panda. Oh, that's another thing. The houses are built in the jungle biome. They built houses out of bamboo. Yeah, badass. You actually get to like live in there for a bit. Okay, this is the final one. So, right before we left, we had to go back on the bus because you park there, and in the car parks they're named like cherry, mango, banana, so on. We parked in cherry because it was the closest one to the entrance. And we got in the bus on the way there, it was fine. Then on the way back, we had to get the bus with the most whingiest brat I've ever seen. He was like, I think he was like 6, and he was crying, he was smacking his parents, he was like, basically everybody on the bus was like murmuring to their, so people sitting next to him, oh my god, what a horrible kid. He's such a brat, what? And then turns out he was all crying, smacking because he wanted a toy from the gift shop and he wasn't allowed it. So, no, I think he did get it, but his dad wasn't giving it to him on the bus. I think it was a bird whistle or something, yeah. You know the whistles and you pull the stick and it makes it change sound. Yeah, and his dad wasn't giving him it on the bus because it was on a bus. And then he started crying and smacking his parents and like... And then everybody was just telling him to shut up. They were all like, oh my god, just shut up. And then that just made him cry even more. So then his mum said, you either shut up now or you're getting out of the bus and we'll leave you here. That's shutting up. Thank God. So we got to enjoy the rest of the ride in peace. But yeah, so that's the story of the Eden Project. So now let's concentrate on the game. So I wasn't actually paying attention to what I've been doing now. I just realised I've got to the wolf. Maybe we can get to the gorilla. Oh. Yeah, I've still got a cold by the way, so if you do hear sniffling, please just... Yeah. Keep in mind. I've had it for a couple of days now. Really not. This game is actually lagging for me. It's really hard to tell. Come on, panda, don't lag. Get the butterflies. Wait, why's the panda got a uniform thing? The wolf does as well. What? Why have they all got uniform things? They're not all uniforms. They're just different animals. And mutated. Mutated panda. That could be a TV show. Mutated panda. He's a superhero. He lives in a backpack. He lives in someone's backpack. Or the bag or whatever. He lives in this kid's bag. He's like 8 and he goes to school, and then he, like, if the kid ever gets bullied, he puts on his panda ninja costume and they just like go and beat them up. But he won't actually beat them up though. He'll like, because it's going to be a kids program, he'll like put banana peels everywhere and then clean them up afterwards. Kids, don't place banana peels unless you're going to clean them up. And then like they'll just slip over them, and then he won't laugh, he'll go over and give them a hug and be like, I'm sorry, you were being mean. Kids, nobody should be mean, because that's just mean. Yeah, and every episode would have like a moral of the story. Don't place banana skin. Yeah, don't be mean. Don't let a panda in your suitcase or backpack. especially if he's like really fast. Ah, damn it. Okay, so this has actually been quite a long episode, so I'm going to end it here. Oh, damn it. So, I'll see you, I'm going to end this episode here. Yeah, so, see ya, bye.